Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome for the first time if you are new. We're here to check out the June 2nd State of Play from PlayStation, and I'm super pumped. I imagine there's going to be a ton of big stuff in this, huge reveals. This is probably the biggest State of Play they've had in a long time. They're showing this thing in theaters, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, I'm expecting good things. So, before we jump into this, if you end up enjoying my reaction to this, please consider subscribing, leaving a like. It would mean a lot to me. I'm really trying to build this gaming channel up. Other than that, though, let's check out the State of Play. PlayStation. Mix of in-game, cinematic, all that. Yeah. We know that. Oh. Jumping into Wolverine right off the bat. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Marcus Smith, Creative Director for Marvel's Wolverine. Today, we're excited to debut a new look at the game. To set the stage, Wolverine is in a race against time to rescue a group of kidnapped mutants before they're shipped off to parts unknown by cybernetically enhanced mercenaries known as the Reavers. However, Logan quickly discovers he isn't the only mutant attempting to save them. Let's take a look.
Okay. Damn, look at that arm hair.
See if we can find the one that got away. Redhead. Might be our
Mystique? It's probably Mystique.
Looks like she took off into the industrial park.
All right, let's search the area. Give me a status update.
Perimeter stable. Holding position.
Oof. It's just getting covered in blood.
No answer. Stay sharp. I don't like this.
Kind of wish the blood would stay a lot longer, but
Do another sweep.
we're fine.
It's too quiet.
How's that for some noise? Okay. Kind of want some more dismemberment too. I want some Force Unleashed dismemberment.
Shut it, freak. Ship's gassing off.
Not today, Bob.
The hell?
Okay.
Skullbuster! Up there! We need backup now!
Yes. Oh. Okay, interesting. Not Mystique.
There you are, Red.
What a twist.
Jean? Is that you? Don't worry.
Yeah, that's Jean.
You're not going anywhere.
Jean Grey, the Phoenix. Sounded like Laura Bailey. So now we know Laura Bailey's playing Jean Grey.
Son of a bitch!
You're mad that we're killing you guys? You're kidnapping children. I like that you see his health bar slowly fill back up. Oh. He's Spider-Man. Oh, rage meter.
Let's go.
Oh, that lady's in it. She's in a lot of games. She is a working actress. Damn.
Where are those mutants? Get out of my way!
This is very intense so far.
You're mine, Shorty. How's that feel, freak?
Probably doesn't feel good, but he'll be fine. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, the guy gets ran over just for good measure. We gotta hang on to one of these. Yeah, it's like we gotta catch back up. Damn.
Was hoping for the redhead.
Buddy, you can't even handle me. You think you can handle Jean Grey?
Let's get you guys out of here.
Are you
Good
sure?
move healing before you walk in on the kids.
I'm Wolverine.
Damn, dude. Oh, he's got the suit. I love that outfit. Mystique. Sabretooth.
Some folks can't wait to die.
That looks dope. September 15th. I'm pumped. That looks so rad.
We hope you enjoyed that new look at Marvel's Wolverine. This is a single-player, action-adventure game featuring a focused, story-driven experience that will send Logan on a perilous journey across the globe, where more than innocent mutant lives are at stake. In this game, mutants live in hiding, fearful of those who would hunt them down, while most of the world doesn't even know they exist. As you saw, you'll encounter iconic Marvel characters like Jean Grey, Mystique, and Sabretooth.
Some folks can't wait to die.
We also showed you a glimpse of the brutal combat you'll experience in Marvel's Wolverine. It's fast, fluid, and visceral in the way that only Logan can deliver. Marvel's Wolverine is built to take full advantage of the PlayStation 5 consoles, and we cannot wait for you to get your hands on it when it launches September 15th, 2026.
Hell
We're
yeah.
also happy to announce that you can pre-order your copy today at the end of the show in select markets.
Okay.
Check out PlayStation Blog for more information. On behalf of
That's pretty
everyone
cool.
at Insomniac Games, thank you. We'll see you next time.
What a way to start. And we're
Hello
only
and welcome to State
10
of
minutes
Play.
in.
I wanted to start by thanking Marcus and the whole team at Insomniac for that extended look at Marvel's Wolverine. We've got a ton more to share with news and updates from both PlayStation Studios and third-party studios from around the globe. Let's get right to it with the latest from our friends at Arc System Works, XDev, and Marvel Games.
Fighting game. I've never been that big of a fighting game guy.
Prepare to
Anime
face
art style.
the supreme master
pretty fun.
of the pugilistic art, the Duke of Get Your Dukes Up, Mr. Champion!
Actions are worth more than any word.
And the greatest action is to fight.
You have defeated so many. You've defeated whole worlds. But you've never fought Doom. Let me show you why you should kneel.
Think you're a genius, Doom?
Your works are mere trinkets. My genius is endless.
And now my turn. You made promises, Doom, and those promises shall be kept.
This violence will solve nothing, Eric.
My dearest Aurora, mutant kind shall rise, and I will be the one to lead the way.
Green Goblin.
You look a little angry, Bug.
You can't have him win against Spider-Man.
Time to stop laughing, Gobby. That all you got? Bump the way. What? I'm gonna kill Spider-Man, not you. You want to fight? Carnage will give you one. Choose that guy.
Moment has come. Attack!
No mercy.
Let me do it. I'll smack you up.
Man, Spidey, you're getting your shit rocked right now.
Knights of Doom, destroy them! Feel my wrath!
The end is near.
Okay. I'm sure people that like fighting games will like that.
I see much from my perch atop the tree of tranquility. Yet, there are some outcomes that are uncertain, even to me.
Okay. Ooh.
Dragons! Let's roll!
Heck yeah, that's fun.
Your heroics will no doubt be the stuff of tales twice told throughout the Glade of Dreams.
Forgot this guy's name.
Feed my axe.
The main guy.
Calming biscuits? But... Oh!
Okay. Fun little, like, kids platformer. I need to eat one of them pretzels.
Follow me, brave heroes. The Glade of Dreams is in grave danger.
Blade of Dreams.
It's time I made my mark.
It's 4 against 1! You don't stand a chance! Maybe he stands a little bit of a chance.
Globots to the rescue!
I am as fast as a falcon. Kick size.
For the Glade, then!
You think this ends here?
Cool! I'm here!
Are you ready for our game,
Rayman. That's... I was trying to think of the name. I was like, I know I recognize him. this Dave the Diver? Bancho the Chef. The art of sushi. Slow cooked prequel to what? Okay. Slice of life sushi cooking game. Bancho the Chef. Is that a prequel to Dave the Diver? I haven't played Dave the Diver yet. Superhero landing. You are a yokai hunter. Hunt the unseen. Okay. Kind of like the art style of the 3-player co-op. That's fun. The combat looks really interesting in this one. Death is only the beginning. Guy was skipping up the building. Kimuri. 2027.
Hi everyone! お久しぶりです。安心の中村郁美です。Did you miss me? I missed
Yeah,
you!
totally. Whoever you are, I totally
多
missed
分
you.
私のことを知らないし忘れてる人もいるかもしれないんですけど、そうだな。見てね、お姉さんです。今日皆さんにお届けしたのは妖怪ハンターアクションゲームケムリです。舞台はケムリシティ。この世とあの世が混ざってるカオスな街をアジアをベースにいろんなカルチャーが入り混じってます。煙あるところに妖怪ありという言葉がありまして、それを妖怪ハンターが見つけ出します。そこで使うのが妖怪ハンターだけが使えるフォックスウィンドウ、狐の窓です。この窓を介してパラノーマル現象や妖怪を見つけ出して、で可視化してそこに妖怪をハントする。しかし妖怪をただただ集めるわけではありません。私たちのゲームでは妖怪と契約をしなければなりません。頂上をまとい道を狩る、あなた自身に憑依してもらいます。そして憑依した妖怪のパワーを使って憑依アパレルというかっこいいアパレルをまとってスーパーパワーでもっと強い妖怪に挑んでこの世界の謎に近づいていく。ハンターは種類が3つありまして、1つは刀ハンターになります。もう1つは弓ハンター、次はシャーマン。そこで皆さんお気づきの通りマルチプレイあります。仲間と一緒に暴れて死にかけて妖怪ハンターとして一緒にこのケムリシティで煙って遊んでいただければ嬉しいです。私たちはカオスをお届けして笑いをお届けしたいと思って煙を作ってます。あの世に最も近い都市ケムリシティへようこそと 言いたいところですが、煙はまだまだ開発中です。情報いっぱい落としていきますので、もうとにかく煙の世界をこれから楽しんでください。レッツ煙、煙っていこう。シュシュシュシュシュシュシュシュシュカカカカカカ。
She's a fun lady. She's got personality. Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis. I think this was teased at the last State of Play.
Been halfway across the continent looking for you. Hard woman to track down.
Well, you found me.
Crystal Dynamics.
Ms. Croft, I hear when it comes to retrieval, you're the one to hire. This isn't about glory or money or making the world a better place. This is a puzzle, buried in centuries of silence. You don't strike me as someone who walks past a locked door without wondering what's behind it. There's a reason I can only trust you with this.
Does that remind me of Sarah Michelle Gellar? Where's the Velociraptors? I want to shoot Velociraptors. This one's the remake, right? This one isn't the brand new one.
Captured your good side.
Or maybe this is the brand new. I don't even know. I haven't played the Tomb Raider games in a long, long time.
I've got a bad side.
Legacy of Atlantis. February 12th. That's not too far away.
So, what was your favorite from today?
I liked the Alisol.
What did you like about it?
He's big and loud.
And he smells you.
Oh, I think my favorite is the Diplodocus.
Is this still a Lara Croft game? Or is this a different thing, different game that we're seeing now? Because this seems like a first-person game.
I don't know if I can do this.
I don't think this is a Lara Croft game anymore. Whatever this is. It's like a first-person Jurassic Park game.
There's always a choice.
The Lost Wild. It's interesting putting that one and the Lara Croft game back to back when they both have dinosaurs. Phantom Blade Zero? Yeah. This guy's just built different. Cooking all these people with a baby in his arms. Oh. Around the back, that'll unlock a whole extra level. Okay, hell yeah. Coming later, full deep dive.
Back in early 2023, S-Game first showed us Phantom Blade Zero in passing at a hotel. And we knew immediately that this game had incredible potential. Look forward to more details in a gameplay and story deep dive coming later this summer.
Heck yeah.
Next, let's head over to the sandworm-infested sands of Arrakis in Dune Awakening. In this open-world survival RPG, you can fully immerse yourself in the world of Dune. Unravel a cinematic story filled with mystery and intrigue, featuring many of the characters from the books and movies.
Find the
Hasn't this been out for a while? Has it just been on
Alone
PC?
or with friends, you will explore the vast open world of Arrakis.
I feel like it's not
and learn
smart
to survive
staggering
and
releases of
thrive
multiplayer
by
games like
unlocking
that,
the
but
secrets of the
maybe that's
Fremen.
just me.
Along the way, you'll discover new technologies, craft gadgets and weaponry, and build a base of operations that will grow and expand as you progress towards power and fortune. Pursue the path of the Bene Gesserit, Swordmaster, Trooper, or Mentat, and master anything from mind control to brutal hand-to-hand combat. In Dune Awakening, you can choose to play with your friends or alone in a brand new single-player mode arriving with the PlayStation release.
Okay, single player mode would be what I would be doing, because I wouldn't have enough friends that play this game.
Dune Awakening arrives on PS5 on September 22nd. Pre-orders start today.
I feel like those are the things you should have in the game
The fan
immediately.
favorite PS2 classic Dynasty Warriors 3 is getting remastered for PS5. Dynasty Warriors 3 Complete Edition Remastered is a modern revival of the 2001 game that established the foundation of the series. Players can become one of over 40 officers and experience intense 1 versus 1,000 skirmishes across vast battlefields.
One voice is 1,000.
And joining the battle
That's
is
quite a
Zorn,
lot.
the protagonist from Dynasty Warriors Origins.
It ends here.
Dynasty Warriors 3 Complete Edition Remastered launches later this year. Pre-orders start today. From the award-winning studio behind the Ori series comes a bold new vision for action RPGs.
Ori, the Will of the
No Rest
Wisps.
for the Wicked is a brutal Souls-like built around skill, consequence, and precision combat. Step
Okay.
into a living hand-painted world you can explore alone or share with friends in your own persistent realm. A world that evolves even when you're offline.
Hell yeah, I like that.
The highly anticipated full 1.0 release expands everything. A massive world, a deep class and progression system, and hundreds of hours of content, including endgame, all with full crossplay and cross-save. No Rest for the Wicked launches on PS5 this October, and
That
is
looks fun.
available to wishlist now. Up next,
think I'll probably
let's
get that.
check in with Capcom for an update on Onimusha: Way of the Sword.
Doesn't matter. A beast isn't far from an Oni, you know.
You do well to follow his example.
I thought you'd see the appeal, Musashi.
That castle on the mountain.
Musashi.
Heck yeah. I like games where you actually cut things in
No
half.
ordinary Gemma can move like that. I doubt this area was designed to welcome visitors. The castle's owner must be terribly cautious.
I am Suten Tochi.
Ugh.
Miyamoto Musashi. The fool who seeks strength, yet rejects the power of the Oni. You shame yourself, child. Witness my might!
If you live by the sword, fighting is everything. So you've lost. Will you swap the sword for a trowel?
Like hell I will.
No.
Why do we fall?
What then? Are you going to start taking human souls?
So we can learn to pick ourselves up.
Souls are what it takes.
Musashi, if that's the path he walks, I will follow. I've chosen to trust Musashi's judgment in all matters.
Ori departed. Give me every ounce of power that you have. In return.
Then get going.
Okay.
Onimusha.
You can become a demon if you take human souls. That looks cool.
We can't wait to get our hands on Onimusha Way of the Sword this September. But you won't have to wait long to try it yourself. Here's one more update from the Onimusha team.
Demo? That's fun. I like when games do demos. I feel like that's a lost art. Excuse me? The heck is that? ¿Por qué? Saint Amelia.
Hey! Who's there?
Is this a Silent Hill game? What is this?
Simon. Are you there? Please say something. Where did you go, Simon?
Something doesn't feel right.
This game seems spooky.
Zoe? I'm sorry, Zoe?
What are you doing here?
This game's spooky. I don't like this. First person spooky game? Running away from a dude in his underwear? I don't like that.
What the hell is that?
There's more of them.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. I ain't like that at all. It is a Silent Hill. Silent Hill Townfall. I knew as soon as I saw all that fog, I was like, that seems Silent Hilly.
The target is the front gate of the capital of our homeland, the Federation of Central Asia.
Bandai
We will storm from the sea
Namco.
and take the capital back from our enemy.
So you're the next one? The one whose rear we'll have to cover?
The people left behind back on the continent need something to hold on to. Some sort of symbol. that
Ace
inspires
Combat.
We will be in visual
12.
range of the land battleship soon.
Giant! Enemy artillery intensifying. Damn it. Where's Wings when you actually need him? All units return to base.
Where are you going, Copter?
Cover Tasha, Rex.
That's where the Wings of Thief comes in. The legendary savior. Dee wants the legendary savior to get as much publicity as possible. The more exposure, the better.
Okay. Basically a one-man army.
All aircraft, pull out.
Sorry, Terminus fingers!
What, the imposter? Sharing information isn't always about telling people the truth.
That's all we can offer, right, Joker One?
So are you like inheriting the mantle of a certain pilot?
Dangled the bait and Wings took it.
We'll find out soon enough.
Or is that like a group, or I don't know.
Joker One, down's an enemy.
You never ran away, did you?
Here we go, Rex.
Come on, Ray.
Let's go, Rex.
These skies belong to you, Rex. Go take what's yours.
Ace Combat 8. Wings of Thief. I knew it was some sort of Ace Combat game. That looks cool.
皆さんこんにちは。エースコマットシリーズブランドディレクターの河野です。お待たせいたしました。エースコマット8 Wings of Steel の発売日は2026年10月2日。アーリーアクセスは9月29日になります。今回の映像では皆さんがエースコンバット8で直面する出来事を一つ一つのカットに意味を持たせて約2分にギュッと詰め込んでいます。自由自在に空を飛びドッグファイトの興奮を味わいながらドラマティックな英雄体験ができる。他にはないエースコンバットだけの空はもうすぐそこに広がっています。加えて
So it's essentially a
お伝えしたいことが
fighter jet game, but
こちらの映像を
seems to have an actual story.
Did you know there are 3 kinds of aces?
Okay, you're Lowenthal. Whatever you say, brother.
今回エースコンバット8 Wings of Steel にはダウンロード版はプレイオーダー特典としてパッケージ版には早期購入特典としてエースコンバット0ザ・ベルカンウォーの移植版がつくことになりました。ぜひ8と世界を同じくするストレンジリアルの世界をもっと深く楽しんでください。お知らせした通り発売まではあと少しです。出撃の準備を整えてお待ちください。ありがとうございました。
Thank you, sir. Your game looks cool. Saber Interactive. This is Need for Speed. Need for Speed Underground Remastered. Okay. This looks like cars from several different franchises, because those look like that one movie where you race and kill people in Back to the Future. And I think the other one was Kit from Knight Rider. What game is this? Death Race, that's what the other ones are.
Great take. Think we got it. Yep, roll playback.
Stuntman. Okay. So, the first one was Fast and Furious, then Death Race. Maybe Miami Vice. Okay, that's kind of fun.
A wounded man! Nasty injuries! It's like a beast tore him apart!
A beast? Out here? Are you drunk or something? Do him up and show him out. But he's still weak, so be careful.
Why does that look like, What's going on? Never mind. I thought it was, what's his face? Hutchinson? PETA from the Hunger Games? Oh! Another spooky game. Got it.
Save your ammo.
Ill.
Die, bastard.
And
You're tough. Surprisingly lively for someone who just came out of a coma.
If you want to survive, you gotta hustle.
Is this a Resident Evil game?
You fell from the moon.
Or Metro?
I will help you, but you must
not
go there.
I'll take my chances. Turns out I'm a lucky man.
You'll find nothing there.
I don't like the way they smile at you. Ugh.
Well,
seems like it could be a Resident Evil game.
Keep quiet in there.
Or no, it's just ill. That looks like it could be a big one. That looks cool. Control. Let's go. Tell me more.
Something is coming. I have to go. It felt like an earthquake. But it was just a paperclip falling off a desk. The tiniest tremor before the main event.
Jesse.
I know.
I need to know what happened to
they
Jesse.
Put you through.
Where'd she
You
go?
never had a chance.
2 days before the lockdown fell, an uncategorized resonance appeared in Manhattan. As things stand right now, Dylan, you're our only shot at survival.
What the heck?
FBC. You're not even fucking human.
The
Hey,
FBC
rude.
locked me in that cell for years.
We're the only thing you got.
The hiss. It was
Jesse.
a way out.
People can change. The past doesn't matter. Who are you today?
It's like a redemption story for him. I'm getting that game. Oh, this guy.
We're gonna have a lot of fun together.
I bet we are. September 24th. Marathon? Yeah.
Darkness. For those without eyes to see. A canvas, blank and vast. Secrets buried in shallow graves.
It's so dark. I was like, how are you even supposed to see anything?
I cried out in my sleep. A warning. A hunter's call. Bury it.
Is this like the story mode of Marathon or something? Or like the raids that they did with Destiny?
Do you crave endless life?
New zone, new shell, new weapons, new modes. Marathon Nightfall. Okay. Marathon's not really my game, so.
The dangerous and cutthroat world of Marathon expands today with its second season, Nightfall. And if you haven't checked out Marathon yet, Bungie announced an open trial period for the launch of Season 2. You'll also be able to pick up Marathon.
Bungie desperately needs people to check out Marathon because they just shut down Destiny 2.
What's coming soon to PlayStation Plus.
Not enough people are playing.
A beloved fantasy world is finally coming to PlayStation for the first time. RuneScape Dragon Wilds is an open world survival game where you rise from survivor to dragon slayer.
Doesn't look like RuneScape at all.
Play solo or with friends as you explore Ashenfall, a beautiful, dangerous new frontier in the RuneScape universe, where power is
RuneScape
earned
from
and
2002.
every action deepens your mastery. With magic at your command, cross deadly terrain, mass forage in seconds, uncover hidden paths, and outmatch brutal monsters. Craft stronger gear, master magic, melee, and ranged combat, and push deeper into uncharted regions of Gielinor. Build a home together, farm the land, and fish the waters. Make it yours.
It's kind of fun. But
RuneScape Dragon Wilds arrives day 1 on PlayStation Plus later this year.
that's kind of cool.
Next up, here's a preview of games coming to the Classics catalog over the next few months. In June, battle colorful enemies with musical instruments in Guitaru Man, one of the most stylish rhythm games from the PS2 era. In July, PsyOps The Mindgate Conspiracy joins the Classics catalog. This PS2 action-adventure mixes run-and-gun gameplay with psychic powers.
It's kind of like the original Control.
And finally, Onimusha Dawn of Dreams, a Capcom classic from 2006, launches later this year in August.
PlayStation Studios, let's go.
Akashima Island, haunted by dark stories. Our goal, confront the evil, corrupting paradise. This is Dead True International.
Thanks. Come on, let's get a photo together.
Solid Speedo, brother.
Over. You're rotated on that one.
A for effort.
Is that Astarion? The actor that plays Astarion?
Does no one know this guy?
This is how villains are made.
Oh, you two haven't met yet, right?
Sebastian, I'll be looking out for you.
Roland, whenever you're ready.
This facility has been shut down for decades.
I feel like I recognize the vibe.
Until now.
This is how villains are made.
Did you hear that?
One of the other guys looks like, oh, what's his name?
Are you out there?
Dacry Montgomery. Power Ranger.
We gotta go.
And Max's brother in Stranger Things.
Let's get rid of it.
Grip it tight.
No, he's coming!
Grip it tight, grip it right.
Take a deep breath. Fuck! Which way?
Jump.
The mine.
We're gonna have to jump!
There's rocks down there!
Is this the same people that made Until Dawn? Sorry, buddy.
Can you do what needs
Oh,
to be
he's in Until Dawn. Until Dawn 2! Let's go, dude. Hell yeah. Everyone can live, everyone can die. All depends on your choices. 2027. That's sick.
Hi, I'm Stu Tilley. Creative Director at Firesprite Games, and I hope you enjoyed the first look at our brand new installment of Until Dawn. In Until Dawn 2, a successful crew of ghost hunters who fake all their best content come face to face with real horrors for the very first time.
Whenever you're ready.
Having just signed a deal with a major TV network, they visit an abandoned tropical island. But beneath that beautiful surface hides dreadful, heartbreaking secrets, centuries old and hungry for vengeance. We're looking forward to sharing more details about this very soon, ahead of release in 2027. Thank you.
Dude, that's sick. I really liked the original Until Dawn.
Now we have one more game
So
to show, and
another
it
one's
is
gonna be
something
cool.
special. This is a brand new title debuting with more than 20 minutes of uninterrupted gameplay. So turn up the volume, sit back, and
20
enjoy.
minutes of uninterrupted. What is this? PlayStation Studios? Maybe Intergalactic? God of War. Santa Monica Studio. Let's go, dude. This is gonna be sick. Haven't even seen anything yet. I'm pumped. New God of War game.
Find your way home. You are free.
This is the beginning of the first one. Little Atreus. He's so small. I feel like they updated that. I don't know if it looked that detailed in the first God of War game. Okay. Interesting.
Kratos!
What the heck? So we're playing as her. That's lit. I love Deborah Ann Wool, so I'm stoked for this.
Where am I?
Is she in like the afterlife? What the heck?
You know where I am? burned clothes. The pyre. It happened. They're starting on the path.
Okay.
It's
yes.
I didn't get to say goodbye.
She's a lot more mobile than Kratos is.
This definitely isn't the light of Alfheim.
Water is flowing upwards.
Mask.
Take that sword. Okay, so we have magic. And magic is on the fritz.
Shouldn't have been that difficult.
The combat seems a lot lighter and quicker than Kratos, which makes sense. Kratos is a lumbering, beefy man. Power strokes. She's a lot quicker, faster.
Armor. Good idea.
We're gonna take these people's clothes. Sniffs it, he's like, that's a weapon.
Now, how about a way out?
She looks dope. Hell yeah, dude. God, this looks so cool.
Guess I'll find my own way from here. That mask. No, it can't be. It's not possible.
What's up with the mask?
If there's another mask, their path isn't safe. I have to find a way back.
I don't remember the context of the masks. It hasn't been that long since I played Ragnarok, but I feel like I don't remember anything about masks. So this must be a new addition to her side of her perspective of the story. I think we need a better sword.
Did she come from the Eagle Oslo? Not the gates. The gateway is closed.
What the heck? They killed that little dog thing? Oh, not the exact dog, but similar. That's a lot of people. I don't know if we can take all of them on. What the heck? That guy's freaky. He looks cool, though. I wonder what mythology this is. That looks Egyptian. What is that?
Another mask. This is important to you. I wonder, do you think this could set you free?
Me again, and I swear I will kill you.
Would you like to see how hard it is to die here, Godly? I can show you.
She'll find a way.
You can't keep me here.
The gateway is closed. There is no escape.
Resisting the truth will only make this more painful.
Sekhmet.
No, Betsy. I will handle that problem. You deal with our new pet.
Okay. That thing's cool. And it flies. Bitchin'. Okay. We need that kid to help us. Wherever he went.
Okay. I think they're gone.
Just be careful.
A cube! A Jello cube!
Oh, you're different.
You're a cube. Talking. You know what? It doesn't matter. How do we get out of here?
Yeah, we've tried. There's no way out.
And you're a talking sword.
I'm not the sword. I'm the ribbons, obviously. And my name is Rue. The
Okay.
kid is Frank.
Rue and Frank.
I'm Faye. There has to be a way out of here.
A way out? But you're not even all here.
Is that Jack Quaid?
Of course I'm not here. I'm dead.
You have to be dead to come through the gateway.
It's like you're holding something back.
This isn't working.
So part of her is still with Kratos and Atreus, keeping her magic
Where are we
there
anyway?
and keeping them safe.
I call it the everyone.
Afterlife of the gods. Great.
So, what's the plan, boss?
Not your boss, Frank.
Could be friends at least.
That cask. That's why you're trapped.
Yeah. Wait, you made that big explosion happen, right? Could you do that again?
My magic, it's wrong here. I feel wrong here.
You want out, right?
Obviously.
We all want that. We definitely do.
Who's the girl's voice?
You need to accept it. All of it. You're dead.
How? How do I accept that?
Simple. Focus. You're here. Be here.
But what if I need to be somewhere else?
Then focus on what you do need.
You gotta trust them. And trust that they can make it without you.
Find your way home.
Hey, that's it. What were you thinking of?
Her husband.
Okay, we'll take it. Now let's get out of here.
Okay. Get ready.
Wait! Not a good idea. Bad idea.
Oh well. Full send. Wouldn't be a member of the Kratos Faye family if we didn't full send at every opportunity.
Kratos. Kratos.
Interesting. I wonder if maybe at the end of the game, Kratos actually appears here. Because he dies.
Rue?
Okay, Frank.
I think you should give her the sword.
How do I know I can trust her?
I'll give it back. I promise.
Alright.
Okay. Take it.
That's a cool ass sword. It's like she's wielding the Blades of Chaos and the axe at the same time.
need to get out of here.
Not until I get you out.
I don't need help. Here we go. Coming up behind.
Clearly you do, you're in a cage. Damn, hell yeah, Frank, let's go. team-ups are back. I love that.
Got an idea on opening that cage.
Hey, kid! Get ready!
All right.
Come on! No! I got a promise to keep. Fine, but lady, that sword, it's more than you think it is.
Okay. Oh, big beefy McGee. Stab him.
Are you all ready? I will kill you.
Don't make promises you can't keep, Gotham.
God, I love that we have a teammate who's just a gelatinous cube.
Try again!
Faye, focus!
Prayer! I will wrench you sweat by sweat! You don't know what you wield.
What is it?
You're scared of this sword. Why?
I fear nothing!
Is the sword the only way you can actually kill things in this realm? But maybe it does something negative to you over time. Yeah, Frank, get him.
Just give up.
I don't give up.
Yeah, and she's a beefcake. She can go toe-to-toe with Kratos. That's how they fell in love, because she's just built different. God. Laufey. God, that looks so cool. That is so rad, dude. PlayStation. Okay, that looks so sick. Specifically talking about God of War Laufey. I guess that's how you pronounce it, not Laufey. God of War Laufey looks dope as hell. Faye, the little that we got of her in Ragnarok was super cool because everyone loves Deborah Ann Woll. Like, I don't think there's a single, I mean, well, there might be someone somewhere, but in general, the internet's perception of Deborah Ann Woll is basically exclusively a positive one. She is, I mean, she's been in some like old school stuff that people are like a fan of her from, with like, what, Vampire Diaries, I think she was in, but generally people consider her to be Karen Page in Daredevil, a huge proponent of Dungeons and Dragons, like tabletop games, things like that. So generally across like nerdy spaces, people that like video games, people that like nerdy things, Deborah Ann Woll has basically an impeccable reputation. She is just, everyone loves her. So when she was in God of War Ragnarok, everyone was like, hell yeah, dude, like that's sick. I love that she's playing Faye. You know, the wife of Kratos, the mother of Atreus. Like, it was just super cool that she was the one that was playing that role. And then there's been rumors over the course of the last couple of years that, like, eventually, you know, Santa Monica Studios might be making a spin-off or, like, a separate, you know, smaller story game focused on her. And a lot of people thought maybe it was going to be, like, a prequel of how her and Kratos came to meet, you know, culminating in this like big fight between them, and then, you know, them falling in love. Turns out we're picking up basically right after the beginning of the first game. So if you remember, the first game starts off with the protection, like the protection seal that she had essentially failing because she died, and she sets them on this path that we then follow all the way through Ragnarok, to the top of the mountain, to seeing the giants and all these different things. And she wakes up in the afterlife. That is cool. So yeah, they call it the Everyone, which is the afterlife of the gods, which leads me to believe, you know, maybe at some point we see different characters that Kratos has killed, because Kratos has killed a lot of gods in his time, both from like the first 3 games, but then in the you know, God of War and God of War Ragnarok, he's killed some gods. So that would be a very interesting development if along this journey Faye encounters people that Kratos has killed, and maybe they are like, hey, aren't you married to that guy? Like, I got beef with you now. That would be really, really interesting. Maybe at some point in the story, Kratos appears himself, because he dies at the end of Ragnarok. So that would be wild. Just the general vibe of the story is super interesting. You know, she's trying to fulfill her promise, find her way home. Whether that means, you know, finding her way back to the living with Kratos and Atreus, or if that means, you know, finding her way to what she perceives or considers the afterlife of the giants and stuff. That would be, I'm curious which route they might end up going with that. But she's got some cool companions. She's got a sword, or ribbons on a sword, voiced by, I forgot the name of the person, but it's their first time ever doing video games. And then a gelatinous cube named Frank, played by Jack Quaid. I love that. I'm a big fan of Jack Quaid in general. I feel like the first thing I saw him in was The Boys, and I love him in The Boys, but anything else he's appeared in has just been super fun. Like, he just seems like he's got the perfect attitude when it comes to the projects he chooses. Like, he chooses fun things, but he also has a perfect attitude in terms of, like, how famous he considers himself to be, if that makes sense. Like, he's very much a Nepo baby, but he is also of the mindset of, like, you know, he has to work for what he earns. He generally wants to be a nice person. You know, he doesn't treat people poorly. He treats people well. Like, he just seems like a fantastic overall person and performer. So having him be in this game is super cool. And he has a deep love and respect for, like, these nerdy worlds, which is super cool. He's not just like an actor who's like, oh yeah, I'm doing this because it's a job. Like, he legitimately cares about all these things. Same with Deborah Ann Woll. Like, both of them very much have a deep passion for these type of worlds and projects, and you can tell they will put their all into the project that they're in, not just because it's a job and they want to do well at their job, but because they respect the world and the audience surrounding the job as well. So super cool to have them in. The combat for the game looks really cool. Very much reminds me of, you know, whenever Kratos is wielding the Blades of Chaos in Ragnarok and in the original game. Like, very much a lot quicker. I mean, she's not the same as Kratos, right? She is not a lumbering, you know, hard-hitting, beefy guy. I mean, granted, she is just as strong. Like, she can throw down with the best of them, but I like differentiating the combat from him in having it be more acrobatic, more quick-paced, lighter feeling, you know, just super, super cool. Like, Faye is just so cool of a character in this world, and I'm really, really excited to dive further into her as an individual, dive further into this realm of the everyone and the different characters that are going to be in it. It looks like there's some Egyptian mythology in there, Sekhmet, so that's really cool. And then the other guy started with a B. I don't remember him. He looked, or I don't remember what mythology he's from. He's a god of war, they said in like the I watched a couple extra videos after this, just examining like the different cast of characters and stuff, but he's apparently another god of war. He looked like maybe, I don't know which specific country, but his design looked Asian inspired, so maybe he's a god of war of an Asian mythology, possibly. I don't know, but yeah, it looks super cool. Like, I'm so stoked. That's gonna be freaking rad as hell. Wolverine looks incredible. The combat looks brutal, very bloody, very visceral, just like high octane, you know, looks super, super cool. My only nitpick is I wish we got slightly more dismemberment from the combat. You know, I always think back to weirdly, The Force Unleashed, the old Star Wars game. I feel like we were cutting limbs off people, decapitating people all the time in that, where like it just looked crazy. And then even later in the showcase, there was a game, was Inimusha, I think, where he was cutting people in half. Like, that's all I want, you know, the Logan style, like from the movie Logan, where he's straight up cutting people's limbs off. Like, again, small nitpick. Otherwise, the combat still looks fantastic. Like, it looks like a lot of fun. I like how short Wolverine looks in the game, which is pretty cool. I also maybe slightly wish the blood would stay on him a little longer in the combat. Like, it seems to fade away fairly quickly back to his like not original, but like his clean slate version of himself. So I just wish that would stay a little bit longer, even though, like, because it's not his blood, right? Like, if it was his blood, totally understandable that it would go away because he's healing himself, but it's other people's blood that's like being sprayed on him. Like, you would think that would stick around a little longer, but maybe that's something they can change with feedback, you know, by the time the game comes out. Otherwise, the game looks fantastic. You know, it's a 7-minute gameplay showcase with Jean Grey showing up, I think voiced by Laura Bailey, if I got that correctly. It sounded like her. But yeah, you team up with her to rescue some kids. From what they talked about, the mutants are kind of living not undercover, but like no one really knows the mutants exist on a large scale. And so they're treated even worse than second-class citizens. They're basically like a government secret that can't get out, basically. And Trask is doing experiments on them, and so Wolverine's got to rescue some kids. That one bald lady is in this game. She's in basically every video game, which is, you know, kind of insane. She is a working lady. She's in Jedi Survivor. She's been in several other things, but yeah, a couple things I liked a lot. I liked Wolverine's regenerating health bar. I thought that was pretty cool, you know, because he's always healing himself. I liked Jean Grey showing up. I like that we're getting a large cast of characters from the X-Men universe. You know, we're getting Sabretooth, we're getting Mystique, we're getting, I think it was Omega Red in there at some point, Jean Grey, you know, just a big supporting cast of Marvel characters, and that's super, super fun. I think the guy that voices Wolverine is fantastic, and visually it just looks fantastic. So yeah, I'm super pumped for it. This and God of War Lao Fei are easily the two biggest things in the showcase, you know, the ones that bookended it. So I'm glad they started with that. You know, we didn't even really need more Wolverine. Like, they've showed some gameplay already, but I feel like showing just like a straight extended gameplay sequence actually was pretty helpful, and I think that's all they really need to show until the game releases at this point. So yeah, I'm super pumped for it. It's gonna be freaking fantastic. A couple other games that look dope. Until Dawn 2, that's super exciting. Everyone loves Until Dawn 1. Like, the first Until Dawn was lightning in a bottle with how well it did, with the cast of characters that were in it. Like, we just had a surprising, like, heavy-hitting lineup in terms of actors that were in that game. You know, Brett Dalton, Remy Malek. Was Hayden Panettiere in that? I think so. Like, just an insane cast when you look back of like who was in that game, and the story was fantastic too, and it was just such a unique vibe of, like, you know, classic, not 2000s horror movie, but like, you know, old school horror movie where it's like there's a killer and it's killing everyone, and, you know, final girl type thing, and except it's like, hey, you're in control of this story. You can save or you can kill as many characters as possible depending on your choices. And the first Until Dawn was incredible, and then they've tried to replicate the success of that several times over the last last 10 years. You know, that studio has come out with, like, there was one on a ship. There was just like several different settings of these games, and I feel like while they've been decent, none of them have quite lived up to Until Dawn, and I think PlayStation recognizes that, and I think the studio behind the games recognizes that, and so they're like, hey, you know what? I think we need to win some people back in terms of favorability, in terms of, you know, interest in these types of games and series overall. So they're like, instead of coming out with another separate setting and brand new, you know, type of story, we're just going to call this one Until Dawn 2. And we're following a group of, you know, fake ghost hunters, essentially, these YouTube ghost hunters who sign a network TV deal to make a full-fledged show, and then they go to an actual haunted place, and it does not go well. People keep dying, and that's not good. The guy who plays Asterion in Baldur's Gate 3 is part of this. He's super fun. He's super cool, so excited to see him. And then I'm excited just to see the general cast of characters and maybe loosely keep an eye on them as they continue their careers to see if, you know, maybe they develop in the same way that the cast of the first Until Dawn did. Because Remy Malek, I feel like when he was in the first Until Dawn, I don't know if he was like a complete unknown, but like probably when he was originally cast in the game was a complete unknown, and then he was in Night at the Museum and other things, and now he's a megastar. Brett Dalton had been in like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Hayden Panettiere was a star, but you know, like, I'm very curious to see if this new cast can, you know, elevate their careers in the same way. That would be super fun. But yeah, Until Dawn looks dope. It looks super fun. Control Resonant, we get some story elements as far as we're aware. You know, obviously we're playing as Dylan, and that's super exciting, but I think a lot of people were wondering, like, what's up with Jessie? Where did she go? Why are we playing as Dylan? Like, what's going on? And we didn't get a ton of those questions answered necessarily, but there's some sort of event that happened. Jessie is either out of the picture or doing something else, or, you know, I haven't played the first Control in a while, and I don't remember exactly how it ended, but I feel like she wasn't like dead or anything. Maybe she just left somewhere, but this person is essentially telling Dylan, you're all we have. Like, you are the one that's got to fix this. And so we're playing as him. People obviously don't trust him because he, you know, of the role he played in the first game, it was not, you know, super helpful one. He was a little bit of an antagonist and did some bad things. So understandable that some of these, you know, employees don't trust him and might still consider him to be a little bit insane. I'm really curious to see, you know, how that factors into the overall narrative of the game. If there are going to be moments where we're not sure about what is real, like what's actually happening, maybe something we perceive in the game as happening isn't actually happening and it's all in Dylan's head. That'll be really interesting. And then, yeah, the shift in gameplay style from, you know, third-person shooting to more, you know, hack and slash combat. That's going to be really interesting as well. So super pumped for that game. Comes out at the end of the year. We finally get a release date for that, which is really exciting. So yeah, super pumped. Really excited for Control. Loved the first one, and I'm super excited for the next one. And eventually I got to play Alan Wake 2 because these are all like connected universes, even if just loosely connected. So yeah, definitely keep an eye out on the channel for an eventual gameplay of Alan Wake 2 and then this game when it comes out as well. So yeah, super pumped for this one. There were a couple scary looking games that were shown. The first one, maybe not the first in like how it appeared in the show, but the first one I remember is Ill. That one looks creepy and scary. Like, I don't even know about that, dude. Like, it very much reminded me of, you know, like a Resident Evil type game, but like it just looks creepy and gross, and like the way these things are like smiling at you while you're doing it. Oh my god, I don't like that at all. That was horrifying. But yeah, like that, it's just creepy. Like that looks super creepy and gross, but I'm very interested to eventually play it. We didn't really get a ton more details beyond that. It was very short, like 2-minute trailer, but yeah, it looks creepy, it looks gross, and I'm very interested in eventually playing it. Another creepy game that we saw, Silent Hill Townfall. That one looks just horrifying. Like, as soon as the fog appeared, I was like, Silent Hill. Because that is, I feel like, a staple of the Silent Hill games. If you ever are watching a trailer or something and the vibe is a little creepy, it could be anything, but then as soon as you see just like a cityscape or a town or whatever just covered in fog, you can almost immediately lock it down as Silent Hill. You're like, I know what that is now. So as soon as the fog happened, I was like, that is a Silent Hill game. And then they revealed it at the end. Very interesting, but if first person, creepy, you know, not gonna be fun, super scary. You seem to be a gentleman who is looking for someone, a girl or something, or following her footsteps or something, and just again creepy things happen. So that is gonna be horrifying, but you know, if it's good, I'll play it. I don't think I have to play any of the other Silent Hill games. Maybe I'll have to start all the way from the beginning and play all these Silent Hill games. But yeah, it looks scary. Tomb Raider: Legacy of Atlantis. That is the remake of I think the original Tomb Raider from way back in the day. That looks super interesting. I was initially like, wasn't sure if it was the new one that they're making or the remake, because last time they showed them off like right back to back. So I was like, which one is this? But yeah, it's the remake of the original. There's dinosaurs in it, which was crazy. Like, it looks super cool and super interesting, like visually like top notch. So I haven't played the first game in a long time. It came out in like 1997 or something like that. I was like 2 years old when that game came out. So it has been probably since I was under 10 when I played it, which, you know, would be 20 plus years ago. So I don't remember anything about the story or anything. I remember a lot of these old school Tomb Raider games had her like shooting dinosaurs and doing flips and acrobatics and stuff while she's shooting dinosaurs. Like, I think, what was it, Tomb Raider 3, when you're shooting some velociraptors like you're shooting them all the time, and then eventually a T-Rex appears, and like I don't remember a lot of it, but it looks super cool. It's very interesting that they right after the trailer for Tomb Raider, they showed another dinosaur game, like a first-person dinosaur game. What that one was called? The Lost Wild. That one looks interesting too, but like at first I was like, is this also a Tomb Raider game? Like, is this somehow connected? Like, it was just an interesting decision to play the other dinosaur game right after the Tomb Raider remake game, because it took me a second to be like, is this connected? Is this not the same game? But no, that game looks interesting too as well. But yeah, just very, very cool. Very excited for the Tomb Raider remake. And then, yeah, well, yeah, they're not necessarily calling it a remake. Like, it's kind of a reimagining in a sense, but it's essentially a remake. But yeah, it looks dope. I'm super excited to play it. All in all, a lot of dope looking games. I think the ones that were obviously the biggest were the ones that bookended the show with Wolverine and God of War Lao Fei, but there were a lot of other cool things in between. The spooky games were super cool. What was some other ones that looked cool that I didn't really dive into? The Phantom Blade Zero. They're going to have like a full deep dive later this year, which is really exciting. That's why I didn't make a singular video about it, but that looks really cool. Super excited to learn more about that game. No Rest for the Wicked looks pretty fun. Interested in what that game looks like. Stuntman Hollywood and the Ace Combat game look really cool. You know, action-oriented vehicle type games with, at least with the Ace Combat, with an actual story. I'm not super familiar with the Ace Combat games in general and how much story they typically include, but that looks fun. So yeah, just overall, the huge amount of games that look like they're going to be super dope. I feel like this state of play really lived up to expectations. I know a lot of people may have wanted more in terms of, like, you know, remakes of old school, you know, PlayStation IP. I know a lot of people wanted to see Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet. I imagine that game is coming maybe in 2027, late 27, if not sometime in 2028. Like, that game's not coming anytime soon. But I know people wanted to see more of that. That would have been dope. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm pretty satisfied with what we saw, and I'm super excited to get more later on. I think that's all I have to say, though. Definitely let me know what you guys think of any of these games. Which ones are you excited to play? Which ones did you think were the coolest? Which ones do you think maybe, you know, are flying a little under the radar? Like, you know, maybe that aren't getting as much talking points about them, but still would be super cool. I'm very curious to see what you guys have your eye on. Otherwise, if you enjoyed my reaction, leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me, helps my channel grow. If you're new here, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. I'm trying to build this gaming channel up, so serious support would mean the world. That would be super dope. Otherwise, if you want to support me outside of YouTube, consider checking out my Patreon. That is linked in the description down below. You can support me on social media, or if you like reactions to movies and TV shows, consider checking out my main channel. Other than that, though, I think it's all I got. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.